Every day I take a portrait, it's like reading a novel. It's like going to school, learning about life. I'm Erika Larsen and I'm a portrait photographer. With the project Youngblood, I spent a year and a half traveling the US with children that hunt. It originally started because I had questions about life and death and the human's part in that cycle, and I thought hunting was a beautiful way to sort of learn from nature and from the animals about that. The hunting all started as my personal project. It wasn't until a few years later that I started working for Field & Stream. They wanted me to explore the next generation of hunters, and that's what led to Youngblood. With the children, a lot of it was about learning, about curiosity, about wonderment. And I thought, wow, I have so much to learn from these kids. One of the pictures that's most important to me is a photograph of a young girl, Alyssa. She was 15 and she had osteosarcoma, and she had her leg amputated about 6 months before the hunt and had just finished her last chemo treatment about 2 weeks. She was glowing. She had no hair, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, but she just was glowing. And then I watched her hunt, and I haven't seen a grown man hunt that way. She was so focused. The hunt had allowed her, similar to how photography does for me, had allowed her to sort of drop out everything else. She sat down right behind the deer that she had shot directly through the heart. One shot and it went down. In that moment, her eyes were closed and the deer's eyes were open. And I realized that I didn't have to ask her so many questions, that the photograph was revealing the answers to me. My photography isn't about the action, it's really about the reflective moments that the action creates. Every portrait I take, everything's sort of stripped out besides nature and the person and their immediate surroundings. I stripped it down to one camera, one lens, film. I shoot all large format. There's no lighting. When I take the photograph, I sort of create this environment. I don't talk very much, and therefore neither does the other person, so we really begin to have a conversation subconsciously. The photograph is never taken, it's always given, and it has to be that way for me. It has to be this exchange between two people.
Do you like to photograph people? Submit your photo for a chance to win cash to spend at leading photography source B&H Photo. To find out more, visit zoom-in/photography.
When you are in this kind of work, you have to be quick because you have to provide pictures for the agency, for your magazine, so you shoot a lot. For my editing, I come back home, download the card on my computer, and then I use one software, Lightroom. I think I try everything on the market, but now I'm really working with Lightroom because it's fast. You can do everything, captioning, keywording, make your post-treatment, and send the picture in the same time, and everything is in the same software.